Take control of your tax matters this filing season and ensure your compliance to help strengthen our country. Tax Matters, in association with the South African Revenue Service. Technology has changed the way we interact and has created convenience and efficiency. The South African Revenue Service digital interactive channels were designed to increase efficiency in meeting your tax obligations. SARS now provides various digital and non-digital filing channels for taxpayers to submit their tax returns and other tax-related information. Thank you very much for joining us. Tell us why it is important for people to pay taxes.
Paying your taxes is important, number one, because you are legally obligated to pay your taxes. But there are other benefits to paying your taxes. You are allowed to claim a deduction against allowable expenses that you might have incurred, like your out-of-pocket expenses on your medical aid fees. If you're a sole proprietor and you have additional income, you can also use your income tax assessment as a means of, providing proof to financial institutions. If you're applying for credit like a home loan or you're applying for credit cards.
What are some of the platforms or the channels that a taxpayer can explore when it comes to filing their tax returns or needing any other kind of assistance when it comes to tax-related matters?
We have our e-filing platform. Within e-filing, actually, we have what we call Help You e-file, where taxpayers, through the assistance of a service consultant, they can request a service consultant to contact them to assist them with the return submission as well. We also have a mobile app, which is the SARS Mobi app. It functions similarly to e-filing. Taxpayers can call the contact center and they will be able to be assisted with updating supporting documents, booking an appointment, and various other tax-related matters can be done via the contact center. We also have our walk-in channel, which is the branch.
And then, of course, there are systems like SMSs that SARS has also incorporated into those platforms. Tell us a little bit about those.
We do have newly implemented channels like our USSD channel, where taxpayers can actually dial *134 *7277#, and you'll be prompted to input maybe your tax reference number or input whatever information is available to SARS. And when you follow those prompts, you can request various services. You can also use our SMS channel, which is 47277, and following the prompts, you'll be able to be assisted. We do have Lwazi, a knowledge base. You can ask it questions and it will return responses based on the tax-related matter that you needed assistance with.
Have there been instances where taxpayers struggle with the different platforms that you've just described? And what are some of the initiatives that SARS has in place to constantly improve on those platforms?
We've really focused on, access to the platform. So your e-filing registration, improvement on the login, improvement on password reset. We've also improved, the user interface. So we have continuously and we continue to work on improving our systems.
Are traditional branches working in conjunction with these online platforms and channels to make sure that taxpayers are able to fulfill their obligations?
It's fair to say that taxpayers actually measure the user experience that they encounter with our channels against some of the interactions that they have with other financial institutions, which is why it was important for us to introduce channels like the USSD channel, because we feel that there's familiarity, something that they are used to. Incorporating that into our branch structure, we now have the capability of actually booking an appointment using these different channels. And in actual fact, taxpayers don't even have to come to the branch, because the appointment setup can either be a telephonic appointment, can be a virtual appointment, or it can even be a walk-in to the branch. But you have a choice as a taxpayer in terms of what suits you.
Thank you very much for your time. The SARS Mobi app, e-filing website, self-service kiosk, USSD, as well as the call center are some of the various platforms that allow taxpayers to file their tax returns, update their information, and communicate with the Revenue Service. These platforms take away the stress and admin of having to make your way to the branch to get assistance, and of course keep the taxman from knocking on your door. Managing your tax submissions has never been easier. SARS is here to help you be tax compliant. Tax Matters, in association with the South African Revenue Service.